Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about this store that's doing $451,000 in sales every single month. All right. To put this into perspective, they're doing about 400 orders a day, making $20,000 a day almost, right? On low days, they're doing about 200 orders and $12,000. There's a lot to like about this store, but more specifically, I feel like this is a fashion problem solving product. So not, you have the best of both worlds. You have a lot of people have made a lot of money with e-commerce with fashion products, but now this fashion product also solves a problem. So you're going to get people from both parts of the spectrum. It is definitely an evergreen product. So once your ads start generating revenue, you probably are going to be set for a really long time. Huge market potential, whether you go start this product in the US or in your own country. And finally, very easy to supply the product. You can use the dropshipping method, private labeling, whatever you need to do. Plenty of suppliers and cheaply available. So without further ado, let's get into what this product is and go over all of the research over here that I've done, right? The revenue, what the product is, why I think it's going to be successful, why it's working, who the target audience for this particular product is, how I would launch the campaigns if I was doing the product. Also, towards the end of the video, what are you going to get? You're going to get the winning product. You're going to get the ads. You're going to also get the website template so that you can plug it in, start just download the website template to test the product, and then pretty much everything else that you need to be able to launch this store really, really fast. My goal is you watch this video, you download the store, you launch it, and you're good to go. All right. Without further ado, let's get into what this product is. So the product is a orthopedic shoe for women. So this is very, very important. Very specifically, this shoe is for women. Okay, what it does is it helps, it's built so that there's a supportive cushion, there's a wide toe box, and there's arch support. Okay, and these are the pain points you're going to be talking about in your ad, like foot pain, neuropathy, diabetes, arthritis, heel pain, hammer tours, drop foot, pronation, Achilles tendonitis. Now, whoever this marketer is has really thought about the problems in detail, and he has made sure to mention all of this in his marketing, so that anybody that's coming in knows that, hey, this product is for me. It's, it has all of this cushion support. It's made to be worn for 8 hours without any discomfort. There's a lot of older women now that are in the workforce, that are on their feet all day, that are walking about. And so this is not going to be viewed, I feel like, as a fashion product, but more as an investment. And, orthopedic shoes, guys, has been around for years. It's been a $1 billion industry. This is definitely something that we can, safely go into. Okay, normally I don't really like fashion dropshipping products. I feel like they're too trendy. They come in and come out. But I like this because this is a fashion dropshipping product, but at the same time, it serves a functional purpose. Okay, so what else are we going to do on this video? And be sure to like and subscribe if you've found value thus far, because that's what we do on this channel here every single day, pretty much, is talk about e-commerce stores, and I give you guys the resources that you'll need to be able to launch the store. Okay, the first thing we're going to look at is the ads. What are the ads that this business is using to get customers to their store? The next thing we're going to be looking at is the funnel. So they're not just driving traffic here, they're driving traffic to this page, and this page is really, really well built. Okay, and then finally we're going to actually recreate the page. It's actually already done, and I'm going to show you how you can just download this page, all the copy, all of the images, everything that's done for you, and you can launch this product. Maybe you can launch it in the States, or you can launch it in your own country, launch it on a small budget and start receiving some sales, because you're actually modeling something that works. That's the goal of this video. So let's go into the ads. Now, they're running about 240 different ads from what I can track, and the ads are pretty, from what I see, they're very education forward, right? Pain relief from plantar fasciitis, wide toe box, supportive cushion, slip resistant? Are these ads going to be tough for us to create? Absolutely. Walk with ease, goodbye to neuropathy pain. Now, are these ads going to be tough for us to create? Absolutely not. Okay, absolutely not. With AI and ChatGPT, these type of ads are going to be very, very easy. But you may be thinking, Ali, how are they able to sell a fashion product off one descriptive image? Like say goodbye to neuropathy with our advanced solution. Woman walk in, she's not even wearing the shoes really, but we're seeing the shoes and how it solves the problem. And we're seeing a lot of these education first ads. Now, I'm not going to go into all of them because once you've seen one, you pretty much have an idea of what all of these looks like, but very, very heavy into image advertising. No tie orthopedic shoe. Now that's important too. You don't even have to tie these, just slip it on. Okay. That's important too. Now they have obviously other products. What I would recommend if you're launching this one is first launch this, get some sales in, and then go with the same assets and then go ahead and launch the next one. Okay, so these are all of their different ads that they're running. They've tested some of them are active, some of them are inactive. So they're testing a bunch, and they're testing some from this platform, plus they're getting traffic from a bunch of platforms. Now, the question still remains, Ali, do you really think a simple image ad can get a sale? Yes, if you couple it with this strategy. Okay, so now when somebody who's actually suffering from this problem, okay, they're scrolling through, they see this ad, and the shoe is quite good looking. Okay, they're not like Nikes or Adidas's, but this is still a good looking pair of shoes. Like I always, whenever I look at a customer, specifically women, I look at the women in my house and I'll be like, hey, would they find the shoe attractive? Like my mom, who probably has some of these, feet issues, her foot hurts and stuff. If she saw the shoe, she wouldn't mind wearing it. Like she would definitely rock these shoes, right? So the shoe is good looking in and of itself. So let's say you're scrolling and then you see this ad that says pain relief from plantar fasciitis, and somebody has this issue. I'm like, okay, and it's a shoe that has all of this, and my shoes, they suck. I'm on my feet all day, and I'm in so much pain at the end. Or like let's say I wasn't like this big marketer, and I saw this from my mom. Like, dude, I don't think my mom's shoe have any of this, right? So then we go ahead and then you hit learn more. Now, this is where the genius happens, okay? Instead of going to their main store, which is where they can buy these shoes, okay? They actually end up going into this, okay? Now, this looks like a newspaper style article that's talking about all of the reasons why somebody should purchase this product, or why not somebody should purchase this product. 7 reasons why women all over the US are switching to this product. So this is what I call a soft pitch. Okay, it's soft pitching why everybody is switching and not going back. So let's read through, right? Proven to reduce pain and discomfort from majority of foot conditions: plantar, neuropathy, flat feet, diabetic feet, bunions. Now, again, if you're a problem-solving product, you need a very, very deep understanding of what the problem is, okay? And this is not just some ChatGPT stuff. The guy who's written this copy has a very, very good fundamental understanding of what the problem is. And this is something that most people inside dropshipping never pay a second thought to. So whenever I work with people inside my elite group and we're doing our one-on-ones, I zone in on the problem like a laser. Okay, this is how I've been able to scale my businesses over 6 and 7 figures in sales. Okay, is because this is what I do. I zone in on the problem and I try and understand what my perfect customer is going through. Okay, and once I understand that issue deeply, okay, then I go ahead and my copy is 10 times better. My output is 10 times better in terms of my ads, and my sales increase. So look at the attention to detail. Okay, wide toe box. Okay, again, even the images used to describe it perfectly tells us what someone's going through. And again, yeah, you guys might think, hey, this is a basic image, but I don't see it that way. I really don't, because the fact that they like this is what most women's shoes are like, right? They're like pointy from the front in order to be appealing. But this is what's going on inside. And a woman who is going through this issue will relate more to this image than 1,000 other images, because sometimes simple stuff still is convincing and works, okay? made to provide relief for 12 plus hours. Now, who are they showing? They're showing a nurse, right? Which is going to be a big target market for us. If you go here into my customer avatar, right, it says a retired healthcare worker, right? And so they're on their feet all the freaking time. So they know this pain like nobody else, okay? Relief from ankle and lower back pain, excellent for diabetes and swollen feet, anti-slip sole, so important. Again, such a good understanding of who the customer is, okay? Like most people might not have thought about older women and slipping problems, okay? But because this person is obviously making $500,000 a month with his store, this is the difference between 1K a day, 10K a day, and 50K a day, and 100K a day. It's how much better do you understand? Because, okay, someone who's read this, like, okay, I've seen this before, and then they look at the anti-slip sole, and then they go like, shit, I slipped the other day. And then no price is worth they could have asked for double, right? For the person that the anti-slip matters, they're gonna pay it. Okay, they're gonna pay it. All right, so let's move on. 4 times lighter than any other shoes. Okay, other shoes heavy, only make foot pain worse, and this is like that Balenciaga design. Ours is lighter, and look at this graphic as well. So biggest learning from this business is, if in your dropshipping store you can understand what your customer is going through, like literally have ChatGPT describe to you all of the pains that a customer feels, and then tell ChatGPT to put it in a real life scenarios. Like, okay, I was walking and I slipped because my shoes never really had the friction design that would prevent me from falling. Like have ChatGPT read out the problem to you, and then when you're selling, I think you'd be a little bit more emotionally connected to what you're selling and how you're selling it, just a little bit more, just a little bit more, and then you could use all of that emotion in your advertising. I remember when I used to do this without AI, I used to go through and look at Amazon reviews, and I used to read all the negative reviews so that I could basically pitch my product in a way that speaks to the customer on a very emotional level. Okay, that's really important. Now, another question that I want to ask anybody who's watching this video is, are you driving people to a page like this and talking to them about their issues in a very, very professional way? In a very professional way. Most people aren't. Most people are just taking them to a straight up Shopify store, and even their Shopify store looks so good with all of these different sections, but that's not what they're doing. They're driving their traffic here first, and they're talking to someone about any possible reason they should buy it, okay? And then after that, you apply a discount and check availability. Once that happens, now you're taken to this where you're looking at all of the different benefits of the product, right? And now you're revealed the price. Okay, now it's about $69 converted. I'm in Dubai at the moment. So, and then you see all of the different colors and sizes, proven to provide long-term relief and comfort to your feet. What makes this the best, right? Can these shoes help you? This, that, and the other. Number 1 recommended, medical grade design, more, made to be worn. Why it's the best. Bonuses, 30-day money back guarantee, and testimonials. Okay, so for me, this is a great funnel. Okay, this is what we call a funnel. When we take them to when we take them to this page first, and then we take them to this page, that's what we call a funnel in e-com. Okay, this is a great funnel because it hits all of the different points. Now, if you would wanted to start your own funnel, number 1, there's a few things that you have to do, right? First, you're going to have to find the supplier for this. Then once you have the supplier, you're going to need to create the landing page, and then you're going to need to create your product page, okay? Then you're going to need to write all of the copy and then create all of the images. And then finally, you're going to have to do the technical setup where you're going to have to put everything on page 1, put everything on page 2, link page 1 and page 2. And in Shopify, there's about 3 to 4 softwares that you have to use to get this effect and mesh it all together. Those of you who have used Shopify, raise your hands. Let me know in the comments down below, have you been through this? Now, me, I hate doing that. I hate it. And basically, what I've come up with is a one-click solution to help solve this, okay? What I've done is I've created this exact same website as a template. okay, as a template. And it looks exactly the same. Look at this image, right? Look at this image. It looks exactly the same, okay? And what I've done is I've basically modeled this entire thing and I've made it one-click download, okay? So let's say this product interests you, and what you don't want to do is put in the effort of doing all of this stuff, okay? And you just want to launch, test, see if it makes sales for you, and move on. That's all you're in this for. Then welcome to Shop Funnels. I'm going to show you how to use this software, which is an e-commerce funnel builder. I said, right, 2 pages connected. It's called a funnel. This is a funnel builder. And this is a one software solution. Okay, what does that mean? That means you actually don't need anything else to be able to do this. Now I have this. You go here, you create a funnel. You pick this and it gets downloaded into your account. We're just going to call this the ortho funnel. I'm just going to call it test. Okay. And then finally, in one click, boom, this funnel is downloaded into our account. All of the copy done, all of the images done, and all of the linking done. What else is here? If you click this, okay, and open this sheet, this is all of the research that you need, right? Hey, first off, you have confidence that this is a good performing store. You have the supplier link who commits to 2-week delivery time. You have the competitors links. You have why this funnel is working. You have the customer avatar that I want you to study so you can understand the problems. And you have the launch plan, okay? First, we're going to launch with single interest. Then we're going to launch with CBO. Then we're going to, these are the ad angles we're going to use to launch. If you have no money to do Facebook advertising, that's fine. Here is some AI avatar angles that I would ask you to proceed if you're 40 and if you're on your feet all day, you need to hear this. You can have AI avatars tell your story online. So you have all of the research here. And then what's left for you to do is really just hide these blocks that I've created. I put in maybe your contact email and number if you have it. Okay. But other than that, your funnel is basically done. Okay, this is what it is, where you have your second page also completely created. And this is where people go ahead and buy the shoe. You just have to add your shipping and payment method. I'm going to show you exactly how. Okay, now there's upsell pages already built into this as well. So let's say you're selling multiple other products, right? So this is the supplier that we've chosen. We can just go into the supplier and see like what other products they have available. Okay, then we can add them as upsells and they're one click. So when somebody clicks here, they purchase it. Okay, but let's say you don't want to do the upsell, you just want a quick and dirty launch. Well, we can delete all of these upsell and downsell pages. Okay, I'm going to just do that very quickly so that you can see how easy it is for you to launch. Normally, if you want to do some upsells, again, it's very, very easy to have them be part of this, right? So now your funnel is basically ready to launch. Just all you do is go to store. Your product's already added in too, right? By the way, so if you go here, the product is added in here. Okay, and I've also added in the variations. So you don't have to do anything. The product's already added based on the supplier. Okay, so we go to store. Just connect your payment processor, whichever one you have, right? We work with a few, right? And then just add like maybe if you're, depends on what you're doing. If you want to charge shipping, typically I would just call it free shipping. And then I would just be like 0 to how much ever they buy, let's just do free shipping. Okay. And boom, that's it. Now your store is ready to take orders. Okay. All you do is, if you want to connect your domain, you can. Again, it's very easy. You just go here to domain, connect yours, right? And if you don't, that's fine too. Just copy this link and boom. It's this is not an active funnel at the moment because I have way too many active funnels, but it's here. This is live. Okay, here you go, and that's it. It looks beautiful. It's all done for you, and then in one click you can start testing products, and that's Shop Funnels for you in an instant. Okay, so now that you know all of this, what are the 3 things that you can do after this video to go ahead and start e-commerce like right now, like today? Okay, there are 3 things. First thing is the masterclass. So for those of you guys who are real beginners to this world, want to learn more, like you found this video informative and you want to continue your learning journey with me, first link down below is the masterclass. It's 2 hours long, but I promise you I will reveal stuff that you probably didn't know at all about e-commerce and how I've been able to make it full-time with e-com. Okay. Number 2 is Shop Funnels. Okay, now you saw this and you're like, this is cool. I want to be able to do this. right? I want to be able to launch websites this easily, right? I don't want to do all of this. I don't want to find the product. I don't want to do the copy. It's a lot. It's time intensive. It's exhausting. And I just want to be able to test stuff that I know is already working and skip to the fun part, right? Skip to the money making part, essentially. Okay. Now this is what we do. We find full businesses, we build them out for you, and we make it one-click download. We build out complete businesses, so you really have to do very, very little, and you can start running. And this works independently of Shopify. You can fulfill your orders, you can auto fulfill, you can do anything that you want on the software. So try ShopFunnels for just $1, and then after that, it's as low as $59 a month. I know Shopify is $39, but ShopFunnels is the only software you need. With ShopFunnels, you'll need a page builder, and your monthly bill will go to $100. Okay, so try ShopFunnels for just $1 and see it for yourself. Also, whoever gets ShopFunnels also gets access to our sprint. Okay, now ShopFunnels Sprint is designed to have your funnel up and running in 24 hours. We've had people that have had their stores launched in day one and money made in day one because it's very easy, right? Just connect your domain, payment processor, launch your ads, and boom, you have sales coming in the first 24 hours. So again, link to ShopFunnels down below. When you get access to ShopFunnels, you also get access to Sprint. And then finally, for those of you guys who don't want to do the funnel build, right? Which, ShopFunnels takes care of. So you don't want to do this. You don't want to build out the funnel. But at the same time, you also don't want to build out the ads. You want me and my team to do all of the ads for you as well. Plus, you want to get on a call with me and launch your ads together and then review your ads every single day. Like we're reviewing ads daily. If that's the case, then Elite offer is your best, right? This is one-on-one working with me, and I've made it very accessible where basically if you get ShopFunnels for the year, which will drop your software cost of $49 a month, you get me and my team to make ads for you. You get one-on-one access to me, private mastermind, weekly calls, all that good stuff. Okay. It is, I feel like, the most cost-effective solution for anybody who's looking for real help and mentorship. All 3 links are down below. Choose whatever works for you, whatever fits in your budget. I have something for every person's budget inside of the description. With that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video and watching till the end. I appreciate you a lot. I think I really like these breakdown ads. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an AI agent that will build this for us. I think that's the next thing I'm going to start working on. But with that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.